Hi there YouTube. Today it's the 24th of September here in the north of Sweden, and today I'm gonna try to do a review in English on one of my favorite knives, the Gerber Prodigy. I have seen a lot of reviews on this knife on the YouTube, on the internet, but most of them are no real field test of the knife, just at the tabletop with a shiny brand new knife. And one more thing, because I have understand that people in the United States of America don't like Gerber very much, and that's a mystery to me. It's a very good knife. And I'm going to show you mine and some modification I have done on the knife. If you, like me, have using a lot of knives through the years, you know that no blade is perfect. Maybe if you do a custom blade and pay for it $300, $400, $500 to get your own kind of knife, then it's maybe perfect. But if you buy a knife from Gerber, Fällkniven, SOG, one of these big names, you don't have the opportunity to choose. And I'm going to show you mine. Okay, here we got it, the Gerber Prodigy, with my modifications. First, I'm gonna tell you something about the knife. It's this knife, the first generation of the Prodigy, have a different steel than nowadays. On this knife it's Sandvik 12C27, and nowadays it's 420 high carbon. And I think I have heard that those two steels are similar. My brother have that 420, and I got the Sandvik 12C27. Same, almost the same steel, I think. And the most complaint I heard about this knife, it's too small. They compare it to Gerber LMF, the big one, the first one. That knife is so fantastic. And I got really big hands, and I can't complain. Look at this. And if I put on some winter gloves, really big ones, I don't think the handle is too small. And to prove you that I really got big hands, I'm gonna do that with a gun, because this video is, I guess it is for the US market, and you are very used to guns. So then I show you a full-size service pistol, the CC85B, and this is a big one. You see, my hand hold this perfect. This is like big as Beretta 92F. Well, I'm gonna show you my modification on this knife. That glass breaker here. When I bought this knife, it was very sharp. It was hard to handle the knife like this, or like this, if you're doing some task. So I took a diamond, what do you call it, diamond stone, and rounded off a little bit. You can still break coconuts and zombie skulls and car windows with it, I think. Still perfect. And people have complained about that the serration on almost all the knife who had serrations will break if you baton with it. Not true at all. I guess it's maybe true if you got the cheap steel, but on this, later in this video I'm gonna put in some clip when I really tortured it really hard. I baton it. I don't recommend it that you do that every day, but I did that only because to show you that it works and it will not break. These serrations are still perfect, and I can show you how I do when I sharpen the serrations. If I can find my diamond stone here. I just do it like this. Can you see this? I hope you can see this. And sometimes, not very often, because I don't think it's no need for that, I use this Lansky or similar products to put down into the serrations like this. This is more if I should chip the knife, I think. And I have never had chipped these serrations. Okay, one more modification I have done on this knife, on the sheet, is I put the tube of a pencil. Do you understand when I say the tube of the pencil? Because I don't know the word for it. Down here in the sheet. Here. And then I have taped it around to fit my light my fire army model fire steel right down there. And then I secure it with this strap like this. Never gonna fall out, never. And one more thing on this knife I have modified is I have cut one of these straps because I think it was too much. When you have the knife down here, too much. One is enough. Of course it's losing up here. I have had this knife for a pretty long time, but it will not fall out because of this. And now one of the most important things for a bush knife, survival knife, whatever you want to call it, is the back of the knife. Do this or this knife okay with a fire steel? Let's see. I take my old fire steel. This is for when I get lost in the woods. A very old light my fire, and I have not modified this back of the knife. I'm going to start a little fire with it so you can see. I'm going to use birch bark. That's my favorite tinder. You say tinder? favorite fire starting material. Just do like this, and that you recognize this is cinder bark. Just make it like a little ball. Like this. Easy. With the back of the knife, not with the edge, of course. Never with the edge. And this, I think I'm gonna do some bathoning with it, and then I'm gonna do that classic paper test, because I think I got the paper with me. And you will see if the edge holds up. This tree is almost 3 inches across. Hope you can see me there. And I used both the serration and the fine edge. Very clumsy bathoon stick. Let's see. Of course, a normal person would use a saw or an axe. But this was just a test for you. No shipping. Can you see some chip? I use both the serrations and the belly, plain edge. And for those who say you can't chop with that knife or similar knives, of course you can't chop with it. The blade is only almost 5 inches. You can't chop with this. I'm gonna chop forever. but you can. But wrong with this, with it. I'm gonna hope it don't get too. Do you dare do this with your knife, with your serrations? Like I said earlier, of course you should use a saw for this kind of task, or an axe. But if you only got one knife, you can do it. It's a little bit breathtaking, but you can do it. And should have more water. I'm gonna show you. Got no lake here. Everybody talking about this, and talking about this home in the kitchen with a nice cold beer beside them. That how good the knife is in wet condition. Not as dry, but not bad at all. Feels okay in my hand. Not slip very much. It's some kind of rubber in that handle. Very good. I was so close now to put out my number 2 favorite knife to show you some really good handle, but I saved that video for later. Känner mig som en jävla bäver. Telefonen ringde och mitt hölster till 357 har kommit, så står det en snubbe från en leva lastbilscentral och ska lämna det vid dörren. Jag som är så sugen på att se hur det ser ut. Så nu får jag vänta till på måndag till min snubbe 357. Jävlar, fick jag kniven i huvudet. En normal människa skulle använda en såg till det här naturligtvis. And for doing some notches with the serrations, I think they are better than the plain edge for that. Try to zoom in here. You must have control here, otherwise you can get home without a finger. And I am very famous for cutting myself, if you ask my friends. Of course the more you use a knife, you get sloppy. You think you're super professional. Then you cut yourself. That's my opinion about that. What more can I say about this little beauty? I think it's, like I said, almost 5-inch blade. I think totally it's almost 10, 9 point something, I don't remember now. And the serrations are maybe 40-60. And the top of the knife, the back, is from factory very good with fire steel. And the grip is very good. The glass breaker is, why do you have the need of a glass breaker in the woods? But you got one, but this one is modified round. I don't hurt myself now. Do this with the Prodigy from factory and you have a hole in your hand. And the coating is very good. It's not like, I drop a name now, cold steel, fall off after fall off of this. Cold steel are good, nice, but not very good coating. And what more can I say? I know it's something. And the price, of course. I think the price on this is around, in the United States, $45 to $55. Recently I buy two new. I will have them maybe in the end of the week, and I pay from the States $57. I buy it for a friend of mine and one more to myself to have in the car. Well, that was my outdoor review on the Gerber Prodigy. An excellent knife, trust me. You will not forgot the fucking word. You will enjoy this buy. Thank you. You will not regret this buy. Thank you. Snus.